gee, Peter, I got through Nicole and didn't lose it. And then you asked me to introduce my son. And it won't take me long. But as Russell said, it's all about being able to achieve aspirations for learning and for our self-esteem and for our family. So I'm going to introduce my son, of whom obviously I'm extremely proud, and his brother. Anyway, I'm at Landmark, and I'll be at Landmark, and I'll be passionate about Landmark the rest of my life. Because of him.
Thank you. So when I was 21, I came to Landmark. I was a broken student. I'd grown up in New York. I'd attended a selective private school in New York, and I'd been admitted to a selective liberal arts college in the South, in North Carolina. But what I didn't know at the time was that I had an undiagnosed learning disability. After 3 years in school, I had failed out of not one but 2 colleges. I was depressed, and I had no idea what was next for me. I'd always been told by my family, my loving parents, that I would succeed, but I was starting to have trouble believe it. But in the summer of 2004, I found Landmark College, and everything sort of changed. I learned 3 things primarily. I learned that I got there and I met all these wonderful people. So I learned that I was not alone. There are a lot of people who were like me. I met all kinds of students and professors who were all curious, intellectual, and really smart. And they all learned differently, just like I did. I learned what my strengths are. I learned that I have a deeply analytical mind. I'm a visual learner, for example, I need to just heavily notate everything I read, things like this. Once I understood what I did well, I was better able to structure my work as well as my time to avoid what I struggled with and take advantage of what I did well. And third of all, and most important, I learned what my learning style is and my working style. I learned that I did my best work under pressure. My brain didn't really light up until I had a deadline. I wrote this speech this afternoon. Sometimes that meant staying up, the entire night that a paper was due. And sometimes it meant staying up that entire night and not actually starting to write it until 4 in the morning. But I got it done. I did good work, and I learned I didn't have to apologize for it, for doing it that way. So, most importantly, what did Landmark College do for me? Changed my life. Without Landmark, I wouldn't have been able to excel and earn my bachelor's degree at Sarah Lawrence College afterwards. I wouldn't be able to be working as the accounting and finance officer at a vibrant, energetic startup nonprofit, helping young kids get access to sports. And I wouldn't be able to pursue my MBA and my CPA at night. It's a 2-year program, and I'm in my 4th year of the program. But this time it's on purpose. So thank you, Landmark, for everything you've done for me, and thank all of you for supporting it. So thank you.